Hey, what's going on YouTube? Arctic Thunder here, and today we are on Halo 5 Guardians for Commendations? What? Well, basically what I'm going to be telling you guys is how commendations work, what they do, how they help you, and basically just stuff on how to get them and whatever. So, what are commendations? They're basically challenges in Halo, and what they can give you are XP, rec points, and rec packages as well. So, in case you don't know what they are, well, that's basically what they are. So I'm going to show you how to get to them. You're going to press the start button. In career, you're going to go over to commendations, because some people don't even know that these exist, and they can be very helpful, and it's just funny how it works. So let's go ahead and get started. First section, the enemy tab. So for Covenant and Forerunner, basically the only way you can kill these guys is in Warzone. For the Forerunner crawlers and soldiers, you can kill them on Stormbreak and Arc right in the beginning. You can also kill them like throughout just random spawns throughout the map. Covenant, which are elites, grunts, jackals, and hunters. Hunters will not be part of this, but the other three, they will all be the spawn for Apex 7. So for hunters, you can kill them, like they'll spawn throughout the map. Unless you play on Apex 7, hunters will spawn in the Spire, and you can kill those two. But it's going to be kind of hard because you're killing the hunters, and the enemy team is killing the hunters as well. So that's a little fight over. Jackals can also be a little hard to find, but they will spawn on Apex 7 with a group of elites, I believe, or maybe it's just one elite. And you can kill them there. They also start on the spawn with the elite in Apex 7. Marines, you can kill them at enemy bases, so it's kind of nice to leave one enemy base open. If you're trying to go for this commendation, just leave one enemy base open, and there you go. You'll be able to kill the Marines. So as for the Knights, you can kill them through basically like the same thing as Hunters. You can kill them through random drops. On Stormbreak, however, you can kill one Knight that spawns in Fortress, and it's like the Hunters, and you just have to fight over it. Wardens, those guys spawn near the end of the match, and you can try and kill them. They give you 1,500 points, or 1,500. They give you 150 points, and yeah, you can kill those guys. Like they're like hunters, but they're legendary bosses, so you can. It's only one, and it's only one per match on Apex 7 and Stormbreak. As for Watchers, those spawn usually with the Soldier Guard and some of the Knights. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the enemies. Let's go to weapons now. The weapon types: Covenant, Forerunner, and UNSC. So beam rifle, binary rifle, you have to pretty much use rec packs to get those, and basically that's how it works for those two. Bolt shot, Covenant carbine, energy sword, you can find those on maps or rec packs. You can get those either way. Grenades you spawn with. Fuel rod, rec pack, sometimes it's on a map such as Regret. Hydra, that's on a few maps, so you can try and do that. Also, you can use rec. So all these weapons you can get through rec packs. So yes, you can master these in some way. It's just that others can be on maps, so I'm not going to say that over and over again. Incinerary Cannon, you can get this from killing the Knight in Warzone that spawns in Fortress on Stormbreak. So if you want to try and get Incineration Cannon kills, man, that's so long, then that's probably the easiest way, unless you get them from rec packs. Light rifles, the same as the other weapons. Assault rifle you start with for pretty much every game mode except SWAT and shoddy snipers, but I'll be getting to that in a moment. But really, it's not that hard to master that one. Battle rifle, I'd recommend doing SWAT for, because that's a one-shot headshot, and basically that's what you're trying to do with the battle rifle anyways. DMR, I don't really have a recommendation for this, because as I know of, it's not in SWAT yet. And basically, there's Breakout, there's Slayer, there's Warzone, so if you want to try and do that. SMG, that's Breakout, or really just anything. Magnum, anything. Needler, through Warzone, or just throughout the map. Plasma Caster, the same thing. Plasma Grenades, you're going to have to try and pick those up, which can be kind of a pain since they're not on every single map, but it's not super hard to find them. Railguns, rocket launchers, and saws, pretty much the same thing. You try and find them on maps and do rec packs. Scatter shot, these guys can drop from Knights that you kill in Warzone. And if you want to try and pick that up and get some kills with it, it's also on some maps. Shotgun and sniper rifle. Now, this may not be lasting like forever because it's supposed to be a weekend special, but they might make it its own game mode soon. So shoddy snipers, you get a shotgun and a sniper rifle, duh. And basically, you just use those two weapons and you'll master this easily. I mean, you can also do Warzone, and it's on some maps, but that's the easiest way because you already start out with those weapons. So if you want to max those out, I'd recommend doing shoddy snipers. But like I said, it might not be here as its own game mode, so you're going to have to wait for it to be a weekend game mode, so that might be a problem for some people. Spartan Laser, that's just, again, Warzone. I haven't seen it on any normal Slayer maps as of right now, so that might be a problem. Splinter Grenades, same thing as Plasma Grenades, you have to find them. And then these two, Storm Rifle and Suppressor, you're going to have to find from Covenant or Forerunner, or just through rec packs or on the map. So next one, vehicles. Basically, again, only through Warzone. I know a lot of this is in Warzone, but that's kind of what you're supposed to do in Halo 5. That's like the main focus. So, Banshee Destroyer. I'd recommend trying to kill the Banshee Raiders that sometimes spawn in Warzone. I think they spawn in on every map. Yes, they do. They do spawn on every single map, and you can just try and kill them. But again, everyone's going to be shooting at it, so it might be hard to kill to get that last shot in. Banshee, you're just going to have to try and get that through opening rec packs. Warthog through rec packs, or someone on your team who might have one and they're like, dude, get my Warthog. And yeah, so Ghost, that's not super hard as long as you have a lot of ghosts, which I have plenty of ghosts, so that shouldn't be too hard. But destroying a ghost, there's these ghost patrol people on Arc and Apex 7, and you can kill them, and that as long as you kill them while they're in the ghost and you like blow up the ghost and kill them with that, then that'll count towards this as well. Mantis, that's going to be hard because not very many people have Mantises, as when I play Warzone. I've played Warzone about 100 times, and I don't really see them all that often, so that could be hard. Same thing as getting Mantis kills, it's kind of hard to get those. Mongoose, that's going to be kind of hard as well because people who have mongoose, or mongooses, however you want to say it, or just drive around and they get to their destination. People don't really stay on their mongooses or monkeys, and so that could be a little challenging. Phaeton, I recommend killing the Phaeton. I don't remember what his name is, but there's this Phaeton guy, and he spawns on Apex 7, and yeah, he only spawns on Apex 7, so if you're going to try and get Phaeton destroying kills, then that's what I'd recommend. Now, as for Phaeton gunships, I've seen them a little bit with like people who actually have them. I myself have not gotten one yet, but it's kind of hard to get. So, but I haven't opened many gold packs, which if you haven't seen my video, my silver pack opening one, which was 10 silver ones that I saved up for to see which one was better, gold or silver. But anyways, Rocket Hog. Again, same thing as the gauze. Scorpions, you're gonna have to try and be sneaky and plant a grenade on them. They're not super hard to take down, but you can try and take those down. Scorpions, kind of like all the other power vehicles, you're just gonna have to get lucky and get them through rec packs. Splattering, I'd recommend using a ghost because that just seems like the easiest weapon to do it in. War Goose, you're gonna have to get lucky again. Warthog, I have like 50 of these, so that shouldn't be too hard to get those kills with, and just trying to obtain them, really. Wheelman, basically you have to be driving a Warthog, and someone's going to have to be in your turret, and you get those assists over and over and over and over again. Wraith, you're going to have to be, same thing like with the Scorpion, lucky, and try and sneak up on a Wraith. So yeah. Next one, game modes. So I guess we'll just go down the line because that's what it wants us to do. Win a round of breakout with. So a tactic you can do for this is you can go in with a 4-man, and then one of those players can leave, and it'd basically be a 3v4, and you can try and win a round. I wouldn't really recommend doing that unless you're trying to master this commendation, but if you want to do that, go ahead. Take over 3 bases without dying, and Stronghold, that can be kind of hard sometimes. I usually take over 1 base and then I die, but you're gonna have to try and be sneaky. That's what I recommend to do. Earning the assist in Warzone, that's basically just saying, hey, take my kill. And obviously you see that's happened a lot because I always get my kills taken. Ultra Boss, Big Game Hunter, just try and get those legendary takedowns, which can be Warden Eternals, the Phaeton Raid, the Phaeton guy, there's like a Wraith Officer, and I think there's some other ones, but I can't remember them all off the top of my head. Winning breakout matches. KD over 8 in Slayer. That's just getting 8 more kills than deaths. It's not having it 8 KD. What I'd recommend for that, I would probably say SWAT, because like this all depends on what your skill set is, but I would say SWAT because usually I do good in SWAT and I usually have 8 more kills than I do deaths. But that's just me. That one really all depends on what your skill area is in. Capture the flag. This is only in Team Arena as of right now. Same thing for Stronghold. So for this, kill an enemy flag carrier. That can be kind of hard sometimes, because again, your kill could get taken like me, and but it's only in Team Arena, so it could be kind of hard. As soon as it becomes its own game mode, which I hope it does, then yeah. Capture a base in Warzone. That's not Stronghold, that's Warzone, and it's not that hard. Just try and get the first base and just try and capture bases. Defend your flag carrier. That's kind of hard sometimes because if your flag carrier's a like, I don't want to sound mean to randoms, but they'll kind of just be out in the open and they'll just die, so you can't really like protect them. But yeah, win a match, capture the flag. That's only in Team Arena. Defend a team base and enemy stronghold. So that's basically like if you have 2 bases, you're gonna want those people to defend those 2 bases so they don't win. Or if you're that guy who tries to capture all 3 bases, then go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just try and be sneaky around your base so you can defend it and kill them. Kill a boss. That could be legendary takedowns or normal takedowns. So it could be like a patrol ghost or just soldier guards or just hunters or elites, basically anything really, as long as it's a boss for Warzone. Then return your flag and capture the flag. That's not super hard. Win a match of Slayer, taking bases and strongholds. Win a match in Stronghold. So basically just have a good team if you're going to try and win these, and just don't screw up. Survive a full match of Breakout. Honestly, what I would do for this is, if your team is fine with it, try and grab BR or DMR and just sit in the back of the map. That's what I recommend. Or you can try and run out there and try and kill everyone, but you'll probably get killed in the process. So yeah, this one I'm not sure how to actually get, because I've tried to do it. Pick up 3 or more weapons or powers during a single match in a Slayer game type. I've tried to do that, but it just doesn't work for me. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or whatever. Just if you know what it is, go ahead and let me know. Multiplayer. Let's see. Killing an enemy, that's collaborating. I'd do SWAT for that one because it's a one-shot headshot. If they're like climbing. Assassinating, I do game mode without a radar, such as SWAT or shoddy snipers, but that might be going away. Close quarters, I'd just be using a shotgun for that. Combat skill, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. I think it's just metals. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a certain metal. Ground pound kills, really just any game mode. As long as you are good with ground pounding, you should be able to do this. If you want to practice game mode, ground pounding in custom games, I'd recommend doing that. Headshot, I do SWAT. Spartan charge, I do SWAT or breakout because it's a one hit in those. Multi-kills, I'd recommend doing SWAT because you just go pop, 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 and there's a triple kill for you as long as they're near each other. Protect a teammate, that could be any game mode. Pummeling, that's the same thing really for Spartan charge, so breakout or SWAT. Taking down any Spartans, that's any game mode, unless you're that guy who plays Warzone and you only kill the enemies. Then killing spree, that's pretty much any game mode. I'd recommend doing Warzone because you actually get power weapons easily, so you can do that. And then kill a full health enemy Spartan with precision weapon. That would be pretty much a sniper rifle headshot. So that's pretty much all the commendations and my recommendations for them. I hope this video was helpful to people out there who don't even know what they are or how to help them get those commendations. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye!